You spent months planning this trip, paying a premium for a ticket during a record-breaking summer travel season, with the expectation of a seamless getaway. Then, while you're standing right there in the terminal, your phone buzzes. It's an alert from your airline. Your flight is canceled. You look out the massive floor-to-ceiling windows to see a perfectly clear sky and an aircraft sitting parked right at your gate. When you get to the desk, the airline staff can only offer an apology and blame the delay on operational issues. This single notification represents the breaking point of a system under extreme pressure, the visible result of massive, invisible failures that have been quietly paralyzing the global aviation system for years. To understand why you are stranded, we have to trace that cancellation backward to the tarmac. Even with ticket demand surging, airlines lack the fully functional planes needed to fly their schedules. A severe global supply chain bottleneck means critical replacement components are largely unavailable. Routine repairs that took days are now turning into extended, indefinite groundings inside maintenance hangars. But even if an aircraft clears maintenance and rolls up to your gate, it needs people to fly it. And very often, those people are missing. The industry is facing a severe staffing drought. When the pandemic hit, airlines encouraged thousands of their most experienced captains and first officers to take early retirement to cut costs. Replacing that lost expertise requires hundreds of candidates, logging thousands of hours in highly technical flight simulators, a rigid process that takes years to complete. With a deficit of both operational hardware and qualified humans, airlines are operating below their required minimum buffers. The foundational safety net of the aviation system has vanished. To survive this squeeze, airline executives have deployed a strategy known as corporate triage. This map illustrates the daily math. Airlines deliberately pre-cancel less profitable regional flights, pulling planes and crews into a reserve pool. These resources are rerouted to protect high-revenue international hubs, sacrificing everyday domestic travel to guarantee lucrative global flights. This strategy keeps the balance sheet intact until the final, highly unpredictable variable enters the equation: extreme summer heat waves. Severe weather disrupts air traffic control. In a system with zero backup planes, a localized lightning storm forces delays that cascade across the globe. Your regional flight was likely a mathematical certainty, a lower-tier route sacrificed by the airline to prevent their broader network from collapsing. Which brings us back to you, pulling up a chair on the terminal carpet as you wait for a customer service agent. Travelers are paying record-high ticket prices for a product loaded with uncertainty. Because every flight that actually takes off is booked solid, finding a flexible rebooking option has become nearly impossible. This terminal chaos represents a ruthless calculation of survival. By sacrificing individual passengers, the airline ensures its entire network doesn't collapse. Until the aerospace supply chains untangle and new pilots finish their training, the margin for error is zero. The passenger remains the ultimate shock absorber in a fragile system.